Michael says, apart from the Google business posts and reviews, what other activities would you say I should do daily or weekly for my GBPs to keep their rankings? Well, if, I've said this before, if you can also uh, get your clients or whatever to post pictures, like if it's service area businesses especially, but posting pictures regularly from like, so if they're a service area business and they have technicians or whatever that go out into the field, having their employees, their staff that are out in the field performing jobs or whatever, taking photos out around their service area and uploading them into, so on jobs. So when on jobs, have them snap a couple photos from their phone and just upload them directly to Google Business Profile. They don't have to be managers, none of that. They just go to Google Maps and search for the company name and then add photos. That will train Google on who you are, what you do, and where you do it. Like essentially, you tell that to Google when you optimize the profile, right? You're conveying to Google those three things: who you are, what you do, and where you do it. But you can validate that through those types of signals, which is, sending geographic signals through with verifiable proof from, geotagged images that contain that metadata out in the field and that kind of stuff, if they're service area businesses. That's a great way. Over time, that has a significant influence on not only the GBP just ranking in its immediate area, but also out into the service area. In other words, expanding Maps coverage area. I've had just a handful of tree service clients. I teach that to tree service clients. Tell them to do that, by the way. And most of them don't. Most of them won't do it. They like, help me help you, right? They just won't do it. And so, but the few that do have benefited from it to the point that they've even canceled SEO services with me, which sucks, right? Maybe I shouldn't tell them no, but I want them to get results, right? And that's part of the reason as we were talking with Brian earlier, I think it's important to become more of a business advisor than just an SEO and a lead generator, because as just an SEO or lead generator, if you train somebody, like in my case, a tree guy that can just take photos and videos also is great. It's very powerful. If you could have I've trained tree guys that will out on a job, take their phone and record a quick video. Hey, this is company name out on a job in neighborhood name in city. We're doing a tree removal job right now. My guys are up there. We started at this, blah, blah, blah. We'll have this cleaned up and spick and span in the next, 6 hours or whatever. If you need tree services in city, contact company name, phone number, right? They say that 30-second video, upload it to the GBP. Boom, that has significant effect on GBP ranking, especially if it's out in the service area. Over time, that you can really expand Maps coverage. And so that's why I said, I've trained tree guys to do it. Only a handful of them have actually done it. Some of them have canceled service with me because they rank and they just don't budge no matter what. They're always at the top. And so they haven't needed my SEO services because they are providing Google with all the signals that Google needs to know that that is the most relevant result for people in that area that search for tree services. Does that make sense? So it's very powerful. And that's why I said, as an SEO or just a lead generator, then they can cancel services and then they don't need me anymore, right? But as a business advisor, and if they're using tools or services systems that I have built into place, that now they're connected to me through at least some minor subscription level, at least. So they're always there. Like, in other words, they're entangled, and it's hard to disentangle when you have part of your business operations tied into systems that is, a provider. So if any of you have ever used CRMs, for example, it's very difficult to change a CRM when you've got processes and everything built around a CRM. It's very difficult. So that's why a lot of companies don't do it, because it's a major undertaking if it's a larger organization that has been using one CRM and then they have to change to a different platform. And so it's kind of like that with business. If you're just an SEO or a lead generator, then you could be replaced. But so going back to what else can you do to keep your GBPs ranking? Again, engagement signals, guys, whether they're spammed or real certainly will always trump spammed, but those types of things. So, and that user submitted signals. Something else, again, guys, remember geographic links, those significantly help GBPs to rank too and stay ranked. So trying to collect links from local sources, you can either build your own. I teach a way how to do that in our mastermind, or you can get real, valid links from other local sources, charities, churches, doing link exchanges with other businesses and vendors in the same local area. media, news, event kind of sites and things like that. All those things getting links from local sources is going to significantly that is a links are still a significant ranking factor, guys, even for local. Still a significant ranking factor. I don't think that's going to go away anytime soon. So it's kind of all those things combined. But if you don't want to spend money on links, again, just having your clients post, if it's a service area business, if storefront, I don't know if that's as valuable because I don't work with a lot of storefront businesses, so I don't know. But for service area businesses, it absolutely is.